What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Gossip Unplugged, where the real tea gets spilled, no filter, no cap. Now, baby, right, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, because we got to talk about Brenay and Tim from TikTok. These two are officially the messiest couple on that app, and they don't even care. The Nerve is on sale this year, and they bought it in bulk, okay? So let me break this down for the folks in the back. Brenay was married to a man named Devin, right? And Tim was married to Akira, who was allegedly Brenay's homegirl. Now I know what you're thinking. What kind of love and hip-hop storyline is this? Baby, it gets worse. While they was both married, Brenay and Tim started sneaking around with each other, and the gag is they was out here acting like it was all innocent, posting lil TikToks, making folks think it was just friends. Chile, meanwhile, the streets was talking, screenshots was floating around, and folks had eyes on them. Then, out of nowhere, these two tried to snatch up Tim and Akira's kids. Yes, they went to court trying to get temporary custody of them babies. Like, what? How you cheat, lie, and then got the audacity to snatch somebody's kids? Akira wasn't having none of it, though. Sis lawyered up, filed a whole lawsuit on Brenay for alienation of affection and criminal conversation. Whew!
So Brenay, we all know Brenay. I did a video about Brenay a couple months ago. Go back and watch it, but I'm going to do a small recap. Brenay is a large content creator on here. She got big breasts, long nails, 2 nose rings. She do this, right? So Brenay is married to a man named Divine. Brenay also has a best friend named Tim. Tim and Brenay used to have a relationship back when they was teenagers, but not no more, because Tim is now married to Akira. They have children. Now Akira is now Brenay's friend too. They all best friends. She's got mom to their children. Tim and Brenay's husband Devon are cousins. We don't know. They're cousins, but we not 100% sure if they really cousins. But anyway, Devon calls Tim his cousin, so I guess they're cousins. So turns out Brenay and Tim were still sleeping together. Akira finds out, and now she is suing Brenay for alienation of affection. If I confused you, my bad. Anyway, so now Devon, Brenay's husband, has come forward with a 9-minute live explaining his side. Now he's very hurt in the live. You can tell he's very, very sad. He's talking a lot, but let me get down just to the nitty gritty. So Devon is with the tea that Tim also slept with Brenay's twin sister. So Kira, go ahead and add her to the lawsuit too. Okay? So he goes, first talks about Christmas, how during Christmas he knew something was wrong. They went to go spend Christmas with Tim and Akira. And Brenay didn't want him to be Devon, to be in a video with her and Tim. His feelings was hurt about it. He went to Tim about it because he felt he couldn't go to her. Anyway, that's when he knew something was going on. She entertained the idea of divorce that weekend. Anyway, fast forward to MLK weekend. During MLK weekend, she rode down with Tim. Tim came and picked her up. Devon went that Friday night after work by himself. She didn't want to be touched when he got there. She told him that night that she wanted a divorce. He made a joke saying, our proposal was, the proposal I made to you was fake. And apparently that broke her. He said he was wrong for that. He asked Brenay that weekend, is something going on between you and Tim? And she started with like, what if me and Tim, got back together? And he said he kind of knew something was going on. So he was like, Then he said, I quote, I started playing along with their game. And then when they get back, she says she wants to start having guys over. He says, nah, if you want to be with Tim, have Tim come over. Why should y'all bring Tim over? According to Devon, and they start sleeping together in the bed together. Oh, y'all know I start choking when I talk about stupid shit. Anyway, she starts sleeping in the bed with Tim in Devon's face. Devon, now I know you're a victim, but victim is victiming right now. Baby, that lady played in your face. You let her and her big old breasts play in your face. Okay, I know that's your wife, but you don't let nobody play in your face like that. She played house in your face. Literally, house in your face. Devon, you seem like a sweet man. I wish the best for you. Now, what I really want to know is what's going on with this lawsuit. I'm going to keep y'all updated, though.
Update on the Brenay, Tim, and Akira lawsuit. So Akira had a hunch that her husband, Tim, was up to no good. What did she do? She set up secret cameras in her own home. And guess what? She caught Brenay, Tim's side piece, not only sneaking into her house while she was at work, but also twerking on Tim right there in the living room and bumping uglies in that poor woman's home To make matters worse, Brenay and Tim were laughing at Akira, thinking she was blissfully unaware of their antics. Now, Akira isn't one to sit back and let this slide. She slapped Brenay with a $2 million lawsuit for alienation of affection and criminal conversation. Basically, she's saying, you messed with my marriage, and now you're gonna pay. And let's not forget, in North Carolina, you can actually sue the person your spouse cheated with. But hold up, it gets juicier. Court documents reveal some spicy questions Brenay has to answer. 1. Did you discuss on video how Tim made your lady parts feel? Did you talk about the size of Tim's hot dog? Did you reminisce on camera about your intimate moments with Tim? Were you in Akira's home without her consent? Did you and Tim get busy in Akira's bed? This isn't looking good for Brenay. Moral of the story? Don't mess around in someone else's house. Brenay rose to fame on TikTok due to her extremely large triple Z breasts, which come swanging through the door before the rest of her body does. Her followers love to see her eat Chipotle bowls and talk about her personal life. As far as Devin, he's doing great. He's gone from this to a new man by dropping 300 pounds of dead weight. You can call him Zaddy now, and the women are flooding his DMs. Also, Devin is suing Tim for the same offense as Akira, alienation of affection. And did I mention that Tim is Devin's cousin? Stay tuned for more updates as this messy case unfolds.
And get this, a whole protective order was put in place so Brenay couldn't be around those kids no more. But guess what these two did? Announced their engagement in the middle of all this drama. Chilly. It's the shamelessness for me. TikTok been eating this up too. Every time they post, the comments be like, ain't y'all supposed to be in court, or where your husband at? And they still posting unbothered.
Of affection. And basically what that is you sleeping with my man? Don't do that. So let me tell y'all what happened real quick. So Brenay is a content creator on this app, and so she was married to a man named Devon. Devon is first cousins with a man named Tim, and Tim is married to a woman named Akira or Akira. So the court documents indicate that Akira and Brenay got really close, and they would even disclose situations about their, marriages to each other. And it's alleged that Brenay used that relationship with Akira to get close to Tim. Now, Devin and Brenay, I guess they're getting a divorce, or they've gotten a divorce. Now, Brenay has been parading around her TikTok account with this man and on social media in general. And back on May 5th, she made a video talking about how it was like a get ready with me. She
me to go to brunch with my best friend and her husband. And yeah, that's just
and Tim, she put, I'm gonna show y'all the screenshot, but she put Tim's name up without saying verbally or whatever. And so that was on May 5th. Now I caught her live on May 16th. I wasn't paying no attention to this. I was just scrolling, being nosy, being messy. So on May 5th, I catch on one of her, not May 5th, May 16th, I catch her live, right? And I don't know what the hell is going on. I know she's talking about getting a divorce, but I don't know what else is going on. People dragging her in the comments or whatever. So she arguing with people in the comments. And so she's saying like, it's y'all mad because y'all can't have a tea. She was like, it's none of y'all business about it's no tea, and it's none of y'all business about what happened to my marriage. And I'm just like, okay, she's absolutely right. It ain't nobody business, right? Then today I'm like, you lied about it being no tea because baby, this is Bridgerton. And the court documents state like she was making videos with Akira and everybody, and then Akira started to notice that it started to be less about videos with other people and just with her man. And so Akira like, what the hell is going on? So Akira is noticing all this stuff, and I'm guessing she keeping receipts. She's seeing Brenay post videos on her social medias. And so Akira sends Brenay a cease and desist because Akira is looking around on these social medias, and she's seeing that Brenay is posting her children. So Akira serves her a cease and desist. The lawsuit alleged that Brenay was up in the house, and her and Tim was having relations in the bed, on the couch, in that woman's house. In that woman's house. The court documents say that Brenay co-signed this man. She done left her man. He done left his wife. They living together. She done co-signed an apartment for this man. You living with this man the whole time. You parading this man on social media, and Akira is collecting receipts. That's why y'all got to stop playing with folks. Stop playing with people, because not everybody playing games out here. This ain't David Buster's. There ain't no way you got that girl kids on your page messing with her man in her bed, all on social media. Akira girl, I know that's right. First Wives Club. She said, don't get even, baby. Get everything.
So nobody was going to tell me that Tim's ex-wife Akira took Brenay to court recently, and during those proceedings, the judge granted both Akira and her kids a year-long protection order against Brenay, which means Brenay can no longer play family with Tim and his kids on social media. Nobody was going to tell me that. And I know you guys are wondering, well, how did they get this far? Akira has made it clear to Brenay that she does not want her posting her kids on social media. And even though Brenay never shows their faces, covering them by emojis, she still makes it clear that she's around the kids and doing things with the kids. And Akira does not like that. Akira is also alleging that Brenay went to her kids' school on multiple occasions and attended parent-teacher conferences with Tim, as if she is a parent. So since Brenay just continues to cross the boundaries that Akira has set, she got the law involved and took her to court. And now Brenay can't legally post or even be around the kids for at least the next year. And what was Tim's reaction to this whole thing? Apparently he jumped up and said to the judge, we're supposed to be getting married. So if she can't be around my kids, that would make that very difficult to happen. And the judge was like to him, I said what I said. She cannot be around those kids for the next year.
Listen, one thing about TikTok, the mess never sleeps. Brenay and Tim done turned their whole scandal into a love story, but we see right through it, okay? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this foolishness in the comments, 'cause baby, it's giving ghetto soap opera, and I'm tuned in every episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tea just like this. And remember, over here at Gossip Unplugged, we keep it real, we keep it messy, and we don't miss a beat.